Our first question this week is from someone who asks, what systems do you use to remain organized? So, very good question. There are many systems, there's many tools, but what I would recommend is creating some good habits first. So, number one is scheduling time on your calendar to keep up with all of your accounting and business finance tasks. So, that is creating invoices, paying your bills. Put it on your calendar as if it was a meeting. So, Lisa Nichols, who is a life coach, you may know her. She actually schedules about 30 minutes each week with her CFO. So, this is something that you want to do. You want to schedule, put it on your calendar to say, okay, what finance tasks do I need to do? Then, number two is I love checklists. Using checklists will allow you not to forget something. So start creating a checklist. So when you put that weekly meeting or bi-weekly meeting on your calendar, just in the meeting notes, put a couple items that you want to review every week or bi-weekly. Just start creating that list. Oh, I need to create invoices. I need to file my taxes. I need to gather my documents for taxes. I need to schedule my tax planning. You want to create a checklist. If you do not create a checklist, you will forget. We are humans. And as you probably know, as we get older, we forget. So create a checklist of accounting tasks that must be done. Then number three, note taking. I always keep a notebook next to me, even by my bed. I got this advice from a former coworker years ago, because as entrepreneurs, we're always thinking, our mind is always racing. So write things down. Put it in a notebook so that way you will not forget. Because a lot of times we can be driving, we can be in a meeting, we can be in the doctor's office and say, oh, I need to do that. Well, you know what? Write that down so then you can come back and put that on your checklist. So, number one, start creating good habits. Just schedule time on your calendar to start knocking those tasks out, then utilizing the checklist, and then also note taking. So, some of the tools that I use to help me keep organized is I now use 17 Hats. 17 Hats is a CRM, and that is a customer relationship management system. What I like about it is that it has my calendar. I can put my to-do list. All of my clients' tasks are managed in 17 Hats. Now, if you're not ready for 17 Hats, another option is Google. A lot of people do not know Google has lots of tools that can help you keep organized. It has a calendar, it has a task list. Also, if you go to the Google chat, you can create workspaces. And so, for instance, if you say you run your own business, you can have a space that's titled operations. Then you can have a space called accounting. And what you can do within those spaces is actually create to-do lists. You can also assign tasks. You can also put due dates. So use what you have. Also, another tools, or of course, is Dropbox, where you're actually storing all your information in a very concise and neat format. Also, good old Excel. Once again, if you want to create checklists, your to-do list, you can use Excel. Also, your accounting software. A lot of people do not realize, for instance, in QuickBooks, you can actually set up reminders. You can actually also put in notes, and you can send those notes to yourself or to another staff member. So look into your accounting software and see what they have to offer. So once again, QuickBooks, it has a lot of functionality. You can actually create your own accounting checklist actually in there. And what I'll do is I'll actually create another video about that. But a lot of people do not realize that you can actually create your own checklist in QuickBooks. So check that out. So hopefully this information is helpful. And also there is another video that I did about a couple months ago about some of my favorite tools. So check that out. I'll put a link in the comment section. So keep your questions coming. Any questions regarding how to manage business finances, send us a message and we'll get those answered in the month of July. Make sure you like, comment, and share.